Yes, I am still in my pajamas, and yes, it is like 12:20. I was editing just for you. I got this cute embroidery kit that I wanted to vlog me trying out, so that's what we're gonna do today. I've been wanting to learn how to embroider for a very long time. I want to eventually work my way up so that I can embroider my clothes and my sheets and a lot of different fabrics so that I can beautify my life. I am dressed. There's a bunch of children at my house. Let's just get started. So this is the kit. I got it for Christmas. I don't know where it's from. I just keep like finding something else to do except for start this project. I got new tea. I wasn't drinking tea before. I was drinking hot chocolate. I got tea. It's oolong. Alrighty, let's see what's in here. We have the frame thing. These practice stitch templates. We have this embroidery kit. This is the one I really want to do. And then there's this one. It comes with thread, these needles, a threader, some tiny scissors, and I don't know what this is. A needle, a stitch undoer. I don't know what they're called, man. And then instructions. I suppose we should do the practice things first. Now I am going to do these embroidery stitches 1. I hope I'm doing this correctly. I'm kind of a trial and error sort of person. Instead of like reading instructions and stuff, that's how I learn. Gotta get out the tripod. Oh my gosh, my desk is a mess. Where'd my needle go? Oh, it's right there. Usually I'm able to thread a needle without the needle threader, but this time was different. I think the edges were just a little frayed on the embroidery thing, and I don't usually use a lot of embroidery, whatever you call it, thread, so I can do it with smaller thread really easily, but I needed the tool this time, which kind of hurt my ego. Anyway, I set out to do every single one of these templates, but they took a really long time, and I had to learn how to do each of the stitches before even actually doing them, so I eventually just did a couple on the first one and then decided I would, if I needed to learn another one, learn them as I go through the kit. This isn't my first time using embroidery floss and also just stitching, so I knew a lot of stitches from one of my 8th grade project where in 8th grade we had to embroider our name onto something because that's what people used to do in history, and it was for history class. So I knew how to do like a quilting stitch, a straight stitch, a back stitch, and technically a cross stitch, but I haven't used it in forever, so I probably forgot. So yeah. This is incredibly fun. However, I'm still doing embroidery stitches 1 and I'm so bored. I'm gonna do the crouching stitch and then I'm gonna move on. Like, it's not that difficult, right? Okay, how do I do this? This crouch, oh, I forgot to do my knot. So now I have to learn how to tighten the back, I guess. Actually, wait a second, because I need to take this off so I can embroider the other thing. Let's open this up. I am so excited. Ooh, we have separate instructions for this. It's so pretty. And we even get the dark green embroidery cloth. Oh no, I cannot see the pattern on the back. It's okay. Okay, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna go do it because I said I would. I said I would, so I have to do it. That's how this works, obviously. I'm gonna start with these light green stems, I think. I just need to get all the stems in, and then I'll do the flowers over top of them. As stated earlier, while the templates for learning the stitches had a see-through cloth, this was not see-through, so I had to improvise by poking little holes where I wanted the stitches to go, and then using those holes as guides. Because I could see the holes because the light came through the holes, so I knew where to put my needle back in, if that makes any sense. I do not know if this is something that most people do, but it's what worked for me. I did also notice that as I continued on, I didn't have to rely on the holes as much because I was able to orient myself and the needle. The curved one is the first one, and then the other one's the second one, and even between those two, there's like, second one's way more even. Okay, this is actually pretty fun, and I can do it relatively quickly now. So I guess I'll just sit on my bed. Maybe I'll rewatch Blockwood & Co. for the millionth time. I didn't know it at the time, but I would sit on that bed and just not get up for like 7 to 8 hours. I am about to take my dog on a walk, but I'm on the leaves, and I did this one first and this one just now. So there's some improvement, and I did all of these stems in this color. I'm pretty proud of myself. I was watching Abbott Elementary, but it won't let me get to my profile. So I'm just gonna watch YouTube now, I guess. I am so very tired, and I'm still on the same color, so I'm probably gonna have to Why did the ad start playing? So I'm probably gonna have to start, finish. See, guys, I am out of it. Probably gonna have to finish this tomorrow. Oh, it's only 6:12. I got 2 more hours to work on this. So it's like an hour later. And I finished all of the light green on it, and I'm on to the dark green, but I'm having a lot of trouble with the chain stitch, so I'm going back to the basics. You know, I can BS my way through the leaf stitch, but I cannot do it for the chain stitch. I do not understand this. Okay, I got it. I just had to watch a little video by Curtsy Crafts. Thank you very much. I get really obsessive about some hobbies that I do, and I'll usually just work on them for hours at a time, taking up my whole day, and then fall off of them for a while. It's 7:46, but I've been embroidering since 2. I am gonna tap out here and come back tomorrow. This is the progress. I guess I'm vlogging 2 days. It's like 9-something in the morning, and I am working on the embroidery again. I was going to do it after I finished everything else I had to do for the day, but I'm on break, so I don't really have to do anything. And if I did do something, it would be editing. So why not film instead of edit, you know? Oh my gosh, my computer wasn't charging all night. I think I have a new favorite stitch. It is the outline stitch. It's so fun. You know how yesterday I said that I basically BS my way through the leaf stitch? I think I kind of understand it. Sure, I haven't even looked at the tutorial, but I looked at the picture, and those dark green ones look pretty good. Again, I am just a tough it out until you learn how to do it kind of person. I'm gonna get dressed real quick, and then I'm gonna practice the French knot because I'm just not getting it. My neck hurts so badly. But I figured out how to do a French knot. It took a lot of tries though. It's so pretty. I have 2 more colors to go. I just have to do the French knots on the little circles and then the white parts on the other flowers. But this is the back. Let's ignore that. And before you ask, yes, I did wear the same thing on this day that I did the other day for continuity, not because I was too lazy to set out a different outfit. You can see my laptop there, but I wasn't really watching stuff a lot of the time. I was able to just sit there with my thoughts and my embroidery, until later at least. By this time, my neck was really hurting from being angled down for like 7 hours at this point. Sure, I had slept for 8 hours, but the point still stands. I have moved to my desk in an effort to reduce my back pain. It's 1 now. One of my graduation requirements in high school was to do this project that I finished, I think, around November. It required me to better myself by learning how to do a hobby and draft a proposal and do stuff like that. I actually loom knit baby hats for preemie babies. I have a little helper here with me, and I am on the last color. Just a bunch of French knots, which are a pain. It's coming together. Anyway, back to my story. Please do not knit preemie baby hats. There are so many knitting groups who just do those and then they donate them, and these hospitals do not need any more. But in my proposal for this project, I talked a lot about cultivating a skill that would help me reduce my anxiety. I tend to feel less anxious when I am doing something with my hands, and a lot of my hobbies are like writing and things that really require a lot of brain power. I think that this is one of those hobbies, embroidering is, that is a lot like loom weaving in the way that it could help reduce my anxiety, so I'm really glad that I found something else to do besides knit a bunch of hats. It is 3 and I have 1 more left. I'm so tired. Oh my god. Okay. It's been so long since I spoke. I've just been sitting here. It is 3:11 and I have 1 last French knot to do, and then I am totally finished. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So I've embroidered doing this or learning the different stitches from 9 to 3 today, which is 6 hours. And then yesterday it was 2 to 7:45. About 11 hours I've been embroidering. But I'm exhausted and my back hurts. And now I really want to make my own pattern. It's so pretty. Okay, I need to take a nap. It was winter break. I do not know why I forced myself to learn something over winter break.